All right, you guys, it is day 6 of your Stronger Together challenge. Feel the burn in today's 18 minutes of shredded abs. We have 24 moves that are going to target that core. All you need for this workout is a mat. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Do make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss any new workouts. Clear some space and follow along. We're starting right now. Go ahead and come on your back. We're gonna get ready for a 1-2 crunch with a reach sweep. Take a deep breath, set that intention, and really focus in on that midsection. So you're gonna do a 1-2, reach, sweep, come back. Hands behind the head, lift the chin up. And then go at a pace that works for you. And when you come for that reach sweep, you don't necessarily have to lift up as high as any of us. You can just do a small reach and come back. And give yourself some good neck support. Next move is a prayer crunch. Those feet come together and the knees open, the hands come into prayer, and you look between the thighs as you do your crunch. And you're lifting up as high as you can without forcing it too much. By having those feet in prayer position, that just kind of takes out the hip flexors. Sometimes we use them a lot when we do ab work. Next move is gonna be just the right knee. We do a knee crunch and then kick. Hands behind the head. I'm gonna go left hand behind my head, right arm reaches out. So I'm gonna do the knee crunch and then reach for the toe in that kick. So crunch and twist and then reach it up. And I'm gonna keep, you can lift up high, but I'm actually gonna keep my back on the mat. When you do the knee in, make sure you're kind of twisting, right? Kind of rotating your shoulder, not just your elbow. If you need good neck support, both hands can be behind the head. Switching the leg. Again, 1 or 2 hands behind the head. If your neck gets really tense and tight, maybe you need to make sure you're keeping it strong. Knee first. Kick and reach. And let your breath just flow. We're gonna be doing a V up. Tuck yourself up. So we're gonna stay more in that upright position, roll the shoulders back. You can do both legs or do a single leg. So I drop out, tuck in. And Jen's got you covered for the single leg. You can go slow, you can go fast. We're not the same. It's like we're on 2 sides of the Milky Way. And really brace that waist. Next move, we come to all 4 for beast kick through. All right, flip it onto all 4. Hands on your shoulders. Pick the knees up. We kick to the back, come to beast, and then kick to the front. To the back, drop the hip, back to beast, and we're kicking to you. Take your time. Pause with the leg out because you're gonna feel the core even more. And my butt just kind of touches the floor. Get a little skimming of the butt on the floor. We're gonna be going into side forearm plank. And we're just gonna hold. So come on your side. You can have where the knee stays down or stack the feet. We're up. Now in a hold, brace and push the hip up. Squeeze your thighs a little bit forward and together. All right, how's it feeling? So we're gonna stay on this side for 2 moves. So this is move 1, and then the second one will be a hip drop. Relax, stay on this side, roll your shoulders back. Now we're gonna drop that hip. Again, bent knees or straight legs. Drop the hip, lift. It doesn't have to be big, or you can make a smaller movement. Inhale, drop, exhale, up. We're getting right into the underside oblique. Super job. All right, we're swinging it around. Other side for that side forearm plank. Stack, and then hold it. And then just like do a little like scan. Shoulders relaxed, brace the core, hips push a little forward, press up the hip. So it says it's like going into a workout and being like, okay, I'm just gonna look and be a little mindful. This is what can make that little change give you some different results. Take a little shoulder break. All right, roll it back. Maybe you need to do a neck break. Okay, come back. Moving the hip down and press it up. And you don't need to go fast in this, right? We can slow it down and it can feel harder. Tempo change can make an exercise feel completely different. We're gonna come into bicycle, flip it around on your back, hands behind the head, knees into the chest. We're gonna rotate to you, knee comes in, and then to the back. Legs stay low. Elbows tap the inside of the thigh or the knee. This one we can do a little more tempo up. Rock up for Russian twist. Roll the shoulders back, lean back so that you feel that brace, like that tight corset. We're gonna rotate to you and to the back. And I'm gonna kind of hold my fingers a little bit together. If you have a weight nearby, you could grab a weight. I'm trying to tap the floor away from the body, so the longer the lever, the harder it's gonna be. We're coming on down, alternating star sit-up. So arms kind of reach back in that V, our legs are open, watch your neighbor. I'm gonna reach right hand to left foot, and then come down, left hand to right foot. And you don't have to come up all the way. If you need neck support, you can go hands behind the head, kick, and just rotate over. Ooh, we got long levers here. You feel this? Woo! Rock up. We got some climbing to do. We're gonna climb the mountain. To face you, Carol, hands under shoulders. Knees come into the chest. We'll alternate right, left. Great way to kind of rev that heart rate. Woo! Stoke the fire. All right, last 5 seconds. Can you turn it up? Stay in here, forearm plank tap or jack. Forearms, tap feet or jack. You could tap front, back, or hop the feet out and in. But shoulders push down. Draw the hips up and in a little bit, protect your back. Stay. All right, we're gonna come back to plank. Knee to elbow. So right knee to right elbow. Whew, left knee to left elbow. Here we go. Can you touch the elbow? Then step back. Hold, step back. I know it's getting tough, right? When it challenges us, that's what changes us. All right, we're gonna be back. Look at the ceiling, legs up at tabletop. So they're at a 90-degree angle. Hands by the hips. Drop both heels and lift. Now, only bring it so that the legs come at 90. So put the brake on. Inhale, lower, exhale up. So the arch that you have in your back, like you're gonna feel it more when you drop the heels and then try to press into it. It's not gonna go completely flat. Relax, reverse crunch. So hug the knees in. Let the heels be loose. You're gonna tap the heels down and then bring the knees into the chest. Tap the heels down, knees into the chest. And you can roll that low back off the mat. Try to keep your heels relaxed toward your butt. Sometimes you get back farts, right? At least it's just a back fart. Double leg drop. Oh, I remember teaching Pilates in the morning. That was always interesting. Okay, legs squeeze together. We're gonna drop both legs. Inhale, I'm gonna reach the arms back. Exhale, lift up. I'm actually gonna have my head up, hands behind my head, and just stay lifted. Speaking of Pilates, this is a Pilates move. If you have no shoes, really glue your legs together. Use your inner thighs, that deepens the core activation. We got a tick-tock. Feet down, hands reach, and we're reaching for the heels. If it's too much on the neck, hey, just hands behind the head and just do like a side bend motion. Head up, reaching to the heels. Now, there's this system in your body that's called, hey, I like to make things easy. So sometimes you walk your feet out and in towards your butt. So make it harder. Don't make it so easy. So walk the feet in and away. Your body knows how to cheat and make things easier. It'll do it as much as it can until you say, whoa, wait. Figure 4, take the right foot, cross it over your left knee, hands behind the head. Make sure you feel like you're rotating the shoulder to that knee. Shoulder to knee. And then if you want to add another element, right, you can go foot off the floor, little double crunch in figure 4. And when I'm lifting the foot up, it's barely touching the floor and then coming right back up. Switch legs. Now, how often should you do a workout like this? Hey, you know, it's like anything else, these muscles, if you really work them hard, you gotta give them a break. Ready? Figure 4 crunch on the other side. So I would say 2, max would be 3 times a week, especially if you're getting to that fatigue. And how can you make this workout a little harder next time? You could add, light hand weights or ankle weights, but I would say light. All right, we're gonna tuck the knees into the chest and then extend the legs out. I had a serious back fart there. Knees come in, extend the legs out. And when they tuck in, I can go, I wanna have it so that the knees come towards the shoulders and you can roll the hips up. So it's kind of like that reverse crunch and then extending the legs out. Relax. Our last move, you guys, is a hollow hold. That means the legs are extended out. If that doesn't work for you, I'm gonna go hands by my hips, legs extend out, lift the head up. Now if you want more challenge, reach the arms up or back. Ooh, or hands even behind the head, that's tough too. Oh my gosh, right. Now see if you can lower your legs a little bit. Ooh, 15 seconds. Hollow hold. This is like doing a plank in a different position. Look to your thighs, look to your feet. Nice job. Reach your arms and legs. Oh, give it a good stretch. Did you just get your sweat on? Because I sure did. Super job. I'm gonna have you rock up, come into Sphinx pose, so elbows on the floor, shoulders relaxed, lengthen through your midsection here. Oh. Yeah, that feels good, right? And then feel like you're dragging yourself on that mat. And then we're gonna push back into child. Take your front arm, reach it to the opposite side of your mat. Little side stretch in the child. And then other arm reaches. And then if it's okay for your knees, we're gonna come into camel. Watch your knees, Liza, which means I'm on the knees, I can reach to one heel, open up if that's too much, hand in your back. And switch. And then we're just gonna come on onto your feet. A little straddle feels good in your low back. Roll up. Whew. Big inhale, reach it out, reach it up, reach it back. Give me some back extension. Pull it down into your heart and take that deep breath here in through the nose and out. You did amazing. You are gonna have some shredded abs. Make sure you come back to this again. Remember, we are stronger together. I'm gonna say thank you, Diane, Liza, woo, Jen, great job, Cheeky, and Carol. Hey, we all got some fun hair today. How about you? That means it was a good workout. Make sure you thumb it up, comment below, and we'll see you back here. Take care. All right, that was sweaty. Great job completing day 6 of shredded abs. We're gonna finish this week with a sweet yoga flow. So rest up, recover, so you can come back ready for chest and back. I'll see you then.